Good evening, everybody. What's going on tonight? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Arcane? Thank you so much for the 100 stream streak. Good evening, Ms. Roy. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Good old usual Sunday. It has been kind of an odd day, I suppose, in the wider world, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. We got some very good news today. Long story short, my older daughter has had her heart set on joining this particular dance team basically her entire life, and she found out today she got in. So we have been low-key celebrating that all day. That put a very bright spin on everything. So yeah, we had a nice lunch. We went out, did some shopping, had a really nice dinner, yeah. So very, very happy for her, very, very proud. This apparently is what we're doing tonight. I had forgotten until Arcane mentioned it, but yeah, we're gonna be attempting nuclear power tonight, I think, or at least laying the foundations of it. I don't know that I'm actually gonna accomplish anything tonight. We'll see what happens. What's up, Sudsy? How you doing? We'll just have to see what happens. Good evening, Loader High. Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're very excited. Very, very excited. So, yeah, I did have some time to relax today. I did have some time to play some stuff. I don't know. I was kind of casting about today. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I was noodling around with Grim Dawn for a bit because I'd been thinking about it lately and hadn't really done anything with it. And then I actually went back and I played Island Market Simulator, which we just barely touched on Friday. What's up, Bassy? Good to see you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I went back and gave Island Market Simulator a real try, an honest, authentic try. Good evening, Mac. I do have cake, actually. My daughter made an amazing cake the other day that we're still working our way through. And yeah, Island Market Simulator is bad. I hate to say it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But yeah, Island Market Simulator is not good. It is, at its core, an incredibly tedious game. Just the most basic mechanics of running your market, ordering stuff, carting it around, placing it, it's all bad. Which is a shame because, I mean, it's got aliens in it. Like, it's obviously got some weird stuff going on that could be pretty fun. But just trying to operate your market on the most basic level takes pretty much your entire day. The only reason you can do anything else at all in that game is because the day-night cycle never actually ends. Like, night never ends in that game until you go to bed. You're not actually on a time... You're only on a time limit for operating your store. After that, you can just dink around all you want. But, I mean, it's not fun spending literally your entire day just slowly, like, bagging things and taking money for them. It is decidedly unfortunate. Hoping there'd be plot, at least. I mean, it seems like they're trying. I don't think there's... Okay. I do feel the need to say, I don't think there's a real plot in it. I think there's some goofing around with aliens, and, like, that is it. I don't think there's a deeper story to be had. I think it's just silly. I think it's just a very, very silly thing. So, I'm afraid it's not worth your time. I went ahead and curated it. I gave it a not recommended. Because honestly, it's just, you know, unfortunate. But yeah. Other than that, just been looking forward to getting back to Factorio tonight. It's been a struggle. It's been a very real struggle not playing this game in my own time. But I wanted to preserve the fun for all of you. What's up, Nemrin? Good to see you. I'm back on the Dark Souls bullshit, going through the top of Blighttown, because I don't think I've actually done that before. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, when I tried my Soul Level 1 run, I did that. Actually, Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, when I streamed it, did I do that? Did I do Blighttown backwards? I might have, actually. Starting Cryptmaster tomorrow, so I can safely watch your playthrough. Okay, good, good. I would like to do Cryptmaster sometime soon. When exactly, I don't know. I guess we can go ahead and talk about the schedule since we're kind of touching on it right now, so that way I can load into the game and get reacquainted with everything going on in here. Tonight, of course, is Factorio night. I've missed Factorio very much over the last 2 weeks since I took Sunday to do an indie variety night last week. Tomorrow will be the return of Leisure Suit Larry. Hopefully on towards the end of that game, not because I'm not enjoying it, but because I inevitably want to move on to things. I do want to finish Leisure Suit Larry, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to see where the game goes in its totality, but it's entirely up to y'all as well, since it is a democratic playthrough. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is Leisure Suit Larry until it isn't. Thursday is the Power Hours. We stopped on a page split between Super Mario RPG and Yoshi's Island, so that'll be some fun to get back to. Powers will continue on Saturday, and then Friday, probably another indie variety night. Probably. I got a lot of stuff. I just got so much stuff to look at, chat, is all. So we'll be doing that. And then I feel the need to remind y'all that we are coming up on May the 4th. And we always do a Star Wars thing on May the 4th. And I will probably end up putting it to a vote. What we do once we're done with Leisure Suit Larry. That's assuming that my own mood and interest don't change between now and then, which it could very easily do. But I've got a couple thoughts on Star Wars games to do and a couple thoughts on what we may do if we do something shorter for that. Coming to the conclusion of Larry soon. Yeah, it should be this week. I feel like it should be this week. I should have plenty of energy to attack it tomorrow. Hopefully we can make some real good progress. But yeah, we'll see. Star Wars on this channel, unthinkable, I know. But there's still a goodly number of Star Wars games we haven't even touched on yet. There are a couple that I've wanted to do for years that I just haven't gotten to. There's one in particular that I think would be timely to do right now. And then some other ones that I'd kind of like to try just to see. I'm not even sure I would like them, but they might be worth a try. Finally play Super Bombad Race. I mean, it is kind of inevitable. If I do at least one Star Wars game every year, we're gonna get there eventually. Hopefully the Star Wars Connect game. TIE Fighter! What's up, Fury? Good to see you. TIE Fighters and eventually. We will do TIE Fighter someday. I just don't know when. The last time I revisited X-Wing, it was pretty rough. I'm sure TIE Fighter fares better. TIE Fighter was always a better game. X-Wing had some really rough edges. I also need to see what kind of mods are out there to help it run on modern systems. Anyway, let's get back into it. We can keep talking. Factorio is not terribly overcomplicated. Not the type of streamer I expected to edge chat. Oh. Have you done any of the Kyle Katarn Star Wars games? You're funny, Dave. You're a funny guy. Okay, welcome back to Factorio. I need sulfuric acid over here. That's That's really the long and short of it. I need sulfuric acid. Because we need to mine uranium, and I need nuclear power. And I'm not even entirely sure I can make this work, but I kind of don't care. Also, I need more bullets in my bullet car. I also need more motors. I screwed that up. Actually, I just realized this is sulfur. I have a whole lot of sulfur just kind of sitting here. I can't help but think that maybe sulfur is used in making sulfuric acid. I mean, I might be off base here, chat, but hear me out. What is the button? Energy shield, that's pretty cool. I want to look at recipes for things. I want some idea. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's a chemical plant. I know my couch may have been a bad idea. I had a big dinner and might zonk out. Like, let's slap this down for a second, and let's remember how to play this game first. That's oil cracking, lube, sulfuric acid, iron plate, sulfur, and a whole lot of water. Iron plate, sulfur, and a whole lot of water. Okay. Chemical Plant Zone Act 1. I mean, all my sulfuric acid. We'll come back to this. I know I'm low on that, but I don't think it's a total disaster. Okay, it's kind of a disaster because only like 4 of my labs are running right now. Well, this will be a good refresher on how to even play this game. Because it's been a hot minute. That, and like that, and like that. And then it's gonna be like that. An immense amount of pipes there. I need you making engines, and okay, I did that. But of course, I crammed this in here in such a small place that I can't really expand this much further. There is something I could do. There is something I could do. We could upgrade these. I understand you have a guy in this and not just an abstract control panel like in SimCity or something. That is kind of cool, isn't it? I do think that's kind of genuinely cool. Now, okay, this can be module. So what if we took a second to do modules? Speed modules make things work faster. And that's my main problem, is these things make engines really slow. I have all the materials I need. I just need it to do them faster. So once speed module 2 is done, What does it take to make one of these anyway? I can't make them myself. They have to be manufactured. What does it take to make a speed module anyway? Circuits. Oh, I need processing. Oh, right. Oh, God. Okay, so okay. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay. So the first tier modules just require circuits. The second tier modules, it seems like it's the same for all of them. The second tier modules they take processing units and the previous modules. So if I want to do this, I need to go ahead and start making more advanced modules. I need to go ahead and start making the basic modules anyway. I'm gonna try and do this off of one of these first. This may not be necessary, but I do lots of things that aren't necessary. I need to go back and re-automate a bunch of things too. Like, I know that for a fact. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about nuclear power. I'm just very easily distracted. I don't know if we want this to go the same way or what, but we'll just do this for now. It'll be fine. What's going on? Two entities are being... God damn it! My car's in the opposite direction. Shit. Yeah, I know. It's fine. In relative terms. It's relatively fine. That was it? That was the best you had? I mean, they did destroy part of my belts. That's pretty bad. No, I didn't want to... God damn it. I hate doing that, too, because damage... What? Yeah, no, I know. Damaged stuff takes up additional space in your inventory. But, I mean... It's fine. You need cars you can drive back to your original car. It's a very American problem. All right. Anyway, just gonna forget that's a problem for the time being. Just absolutely not gonna concern myself with that. All right, because I want this working. I want speed modules. It's... Oh, shit, what is it? Is it alt? What? Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, they're going ham on that one. Wow, okay. Shit, I know. Hang on. No! Forest! Missing... Oh, God. Forest. Too much... I think they may have destroyed that entire... Yeah, thanks. I think they may have destroyed this entire complex up here. That's what it sounds like. Wait, I'm confused. Was it just those two? How? Oh no, they moved. Oh God, I just missed them. Oh shit. Oh God. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that could have gone better. Can you counter the pollution by planting more trees? I think can you plant more trees is the important question here. And I believe the answer to that is no. Or more specifically, ha, no. I don't think that, yeah, exactly. I don't think this is a game about not having pollution. Trees are the enemy. Great. Everything is ruined now. Everything has been thoroughly annihilated. Okay. I'm gonna need some more of, where are you? Where are those? Yeah, this is a game about having more pollution, not less. No, my freaking, no, my car. Oh God, oh Jesus. Oh sweet Lord. All right, well, there went my car, I guess. Well, this seems hardly ideal. Okay. And brown here, I think Idaho is a bit too far north for the Rockies. Time for walkable cities. Oh yeah, there's not gonna be... I was like... There's not gonna be any more copper because of what just went on up there. So that's gonna be a problem. Okay. Oh, actually, wait. Now what? Are you for real? Wow, wow, okay. Who could have ever foreseen this as a problem? Who could have ever foreseen this? Where is car? There is car. Just build myself a new car. Let's fill it with coal and bullets. And let's see if we can't improve this situation somewhat through the application of force. And trees, I guess. Ah! Woof, okay. Oh no, it was like... Now I have to make another one of these. French fries fix everything! There we go. Okay. So that's better. Unfortunately, I put all these gun turrets in the wrong places. Let's see here. All right, yeah, I begin to see the problem. I begin to see the problem. Trying to decide how I want to handle this. Yeah, quite a bit of new tech since I last did this. I can pull a rocket. I have to build explosives though. Explosives are coal, sulfur, and what? Oh my god. This was also poorly thought out. Oh, that's in a really bad spot, actually. That's where they were before. Alright. Alright. Doesn't take a genius to figure out where these things are coming from. Oh, those are trees. Okay, so we can't circle strafe this thing. Should there must be a better way to manage the reason why the bugs don't like you? No, I think the point is to solve your problems with violence. I think that's the real deal here. Like, I don't think the message of... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think the message of the game is to devise an eco-friendly coexistence with the bugs. I think the idea is to just build shit and shoot the things that don't like you building shit. Okay, so this one was like completely obliterated, so I don't have... Copper's just not happening now. Oddish, what's your favorite form of potato? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I like... You know, upon reflection, it might be waffle fries. I do really like waffle fries. There we go. Okay, so this is back online. Waffle fries god tier. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Alright, copper is flowing again. Hash brown latkes for you. I should make those. Those do sound good. I have a specific fond memories of Waffle House hash browns. I do love Waffle House hash browns. Salt crusted potatoes. By the way, do I have? I do. Alright, I am going to deploy further violence as the answer to my problems, chat. I'm going to try and head off some of these, I'm going to try and head off some of these problems before they become bigger problems. Oh wow, you can do gun and grenades all at the same time. That's pretty cool. Elsa's car is almost kaput. Okay. Grenade's working pretty effectively. let's get this one down here, and then I think we might be in pretty good shape. Maybe? For the time being. Long enough to maybe get nuclear power going. For the time being. I mean, that's all I ask. That's really about all I ask. There's this hive over here, and this hive over here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go all in. We're here. Maybe one more pixel art RTS games. God, me too. Me too, man. If you haven't played They Are Billions, it might be worth giving a try when it's on sale. It's far from a perfect game. It can actually be really frustrating at times. But it is a luscious looking game. This is a pretty big hive. I need to be careful. Oh no, I'm out of gas. Oh Jesus. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I forgot about that. I forgot I was low on gas. Whew. Okay. Oh god. Alright. Survived somehow. Almost out of everything. Need to hoof it back to the base. Woo! Sadly stuck on console. Aw. Makes you want more pixel and RTS games. Oh, that reminds me. I was building, wait. I was making modules, and I got horribly distracted. In this whole endeavor. I just want a chest. Sure. Make a steel chest. Why the hell not? How long does this thing take to make? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out, there we go. I had alt mode turned off for some reason. What now? God. Ah! Just when I think I'm safe. Never safe. Okay, seriously, whatever. Alright, research rocket fuel. What else are we missing? We need uranium processing. We're also gonna need, what is it? Exoskeleton equipment sounds cool. Laser turret? Ooh. Ooh, you know what? Advanced defensive buildings only require electricity. I need this. Queue up that. Robotics sounds cool. Power armor sounds cool. Laser shooting speed sounds cool. Let's do that. Get to work on that. Alright, Also, I'm gonna break all this down. And I'm just gonna move this. Believe me, I was fighting a scam. The Imperial Guard walked in front of me and died, so I was fined for murder. Awesome. Free Imperial Guard armor? That's nice. Okay, okay, there's some kind of trick to, it's, okay, it's Z. Z is what I need. Did I accidentally, I don't know what I did. There we go, all right. That'll do, and then just because. Nobody's actually bothered this one up here lately, but just to be safe. Just for the time being. Do you need to make a fortified butthole for your factory? An interesting thought. Probably double reinforce this wall, but again, short-term solutions to long-term problems. Build obelisk of light, and Sam says, we're gonna be doing the obelisk thing as soon as I get those laser turrets. Also, I'm gonna hoover up all this coal. We can build another car. Hopefully this one will last. Oh, I can't. I need iron. I used up all my iron. Damn it. All right. Miss Obelisk of Light. I miss decent Command and Conquer games. I mean, I'm probably the wrong person to comment on Command and Conquer because I only really like the first ones. Like original Command and Conquer, original Red Alert. I never really gave the other Red Alerts a try, to be honest. I did like the second Red Alert, but I never finished it. Actually, I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I never finished like any RTS like ever. Oh, I picked up too much coal. Ha! Ha ha! Anyway, hang on. Oh god, I'm using up all my red circuits. Well, I guess that could be worse. Alright, hang on. I need a junk chest. Which I can't make because I have junk in my inventory. Let's shove a speed module into something. And I can't shove it into here because that's not advanced enough. Here, I have a speed module. All right, junk chest going right over here by this other stuff. drop a whole bunch of shit that I don't need right now. Like, so many of these longhand inserters, man. I love you, but I don't need you right now. I also don't need a pistol. I'm kind of over pistols at the moment. Okay. That should allow me to build, yes, allow me to build car. Should I be, should I be automating the construction of cars, maybe, considering how they go for me? How are we doing here? Modules, good. Modules, good. Modules are good things. Let's... We'll just module all of those. Not that it's going to help too much, because I need more engines, which are the main reason I got modules. So hopefully that will help a bit. Power-wise, are we still good? Yes. Okay, we're actually really good. We're actually really good. I have researched laser turrets now. What do laser turrets take? Batteries. Batteries, okay. I think it's time to go back to the power situation. Always automate cars, limit to one in a chest. That would probably be a smart thing to do, but... I am going to distract myself with the production of sulfuric acid. I have sulfur. I have water. These are all things I can do. Let's see, my sulfur is here. My sulfur is here. I also have this chest of sulfur. That's part smellless. Okay, so as a quick reminder, am I holding a chemical plant? I am holding a chemical plant. Okay, I just want to see how this works. Down the conveyor belt, layers will be forged and reborn into iron. Okay. I want sulfuric acid. I need iron plates. Okay. Okay, that's water. Where are my nearest iron plates? Up here. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Previous run through Oblivion had a game breaking bug. Duping items, hope I get there earlier won't happen. I'll be hoping for the best for you. No, that won't work. I have to do it over here. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Wow. Oh, wow, wow. This is more hideous than I ever could have imagined. I don't even know what most of the components do. Even I sat here thinking, Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. Alright, even I admit this is a really bad way to do this. So, let's just go like this way. And... embrace. Oh yes, Wolverinus, absolutely. It's all I know how to do. Are you really living if you're not just making the most atrocious layout possible? I argue you are not. Okay. I'm gonna make this even dumber. This is gonna be great. Okay. Alright, actually, that's not necessary. We can just use good old regular pipes for this. Or maybe, kind of. There we go, beautiful. It's everything I could have hoped for. So, how's this gonna work? Okay, and now I need sulfuric acid. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot more of these. That actually worked? That did actually work. Was that, I don't remember if I was automating these or not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, we're here. We have sulfuric acid and... All right. We're gonna drill up a bunch of uranium. And I'm out of pipes. I know I have pipes. Also, I didn't bother to get my car. And I'm now deficient red circuits because of the copper problem. Cool. Great. Cool. 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 Alright, that's the next thing I gotta fix. Time to make another radioactive wasteland. Just can't get enough, really. I'm trying to remember if I was making drills somewhere. I was! Oh, I was. Okay, awesome. A lot of drills, in fact. Alright, so then I can okay, let me go up and rebuild my copper field. The jokes just write themselves, chat. Ha! Take a boy out of the wasteland, you can't take the cesium out of his heart. I mean, without that cesium, at this point, I will die. Oh, this wasn't the actual problem. Oh, I think the actual problem were the foundries. Well, we're here, we can fix this anyway. Yeah, I don't think I ever repaired the foundries after the last time. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm producing like no copper from this area now. That's all the copper that's being supported at the moment. That's pretty funny. Okay, well, the good news is I took care of the biter problem, so this will never happen again, chat. Never. I will never have to worry about this situation ever again. And that is very exciting. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. Back to full efficiency. Construction robotics sounds cool. Logistics robotics sounds cool. Utility science, sure, why not? We're gonna need that eventually. Okay, all right, that's all done. Let's get back to what we were supposed to be doing, which is irradiating the wasteland. Or I guess turning this place into a wasteland. Stupid life-giving trees. Ah! It's fine, chat. Everything's fine. It's fine, chat. Fix it in post. Oh, I didn't run power lines down here. Whoops. Why the bugs eat your cars are clearly working towards the same goal. Okay. Alright, now everybody has sulfuric acid. Everybody's happy. Run these guys out this way. I don't have any more splitters. I like splitters. Okay. We need power. We need power. Oh, no. Alright, I know I was automating power poles somewhere. The challenge is figuring out where. Okay, here we go. There we go. Actually, I don't even need that. We got it. Okay. Uranium is now being mined. Alright, uranium processing has been researched. What does that entail? Oh, my lord in heaven. Okay. Concrete. I don't think I have... Okay. Logistics networks. Logistics network is a powerful automated delivery network that utilizes flying robots to move items and perform automated construction. 3 major components. Roboport defines the area of network coverage, acting as a charging and storage point for robots. Logistics robot fulfills logistic orders, and construction robot performs construction orders. Provider chests supply the network with items. Okay. Ghost building. That just went away. Shift left while holding a buildable item to build as an entity ghost. Entity ghost will automatically be built by any logistics network in range. Okay. At what point do you have to start taking notes about where you built stuff? I mean, realistically, I should have already done that. Realistically, I should have already done that. Uranium processing recipe. 10 uranium ore has a 99.3 chance of producing uranium-238 and a 0.7% chance of producing U-235. I kind of feel like I know where this is going. Interestingly, I don't actually have nuclear power itself. Do on the map, if map feature recipe icons goes a long way knowing what stuff is at a glance. Okay. Eventually I can make atomic bombs. Okay, that's nuclear power. Alright, everything's a bit spotty at the moment because I don't have enough engines. I didn't leave enough space to build them. Just makes heat. We still get steam power, just a lot more of it. What's a ghost building? If I shift left click things, it won't put the actual building down. It'll put down essentially a blueprint. And then if I have a logistics network built, they'll build it for me. But I think they have to have access to the build. So you can automate your construction as well. You just lay down, this is how you build like truly massive scale factories. Like you design everything. You design like a big modular factory and then you just copy it and paste it and let your robots take care of the rest. But for that to really be effective, you need a layout that doesn't suck shit. You need to build something that doesn't look like total ass. Not mapping out recipe icons makes you happy. The problem I always run into in these games, chat, is like I get something functional but not efficient, and it feels so painful to try and figure out how to refactor everything. Like, okay, I've got, let's see here. I could, you know what I could do if I was feeling really crazy? Science production information, that's interesting. 32 science per minute. Pretty sad, chat. Pretty sad. That healthy smog. Yeah. What I could do. Because I've got all the components for this. Personal logistics. Logistics robot moves items from logistic provider chest to fulfill personal logistics requests. Personal logistics request is a minimum maximum count. Robots will bring items until you have more than the minimum count. If you have more than the maximum count, the items will move into your logistic trash slots to be taken away by the robots. So now I can have robots that will bring me stuff as I need it, as long as I am moving that stuff into provider chests. But of course, all this needs to be constructed, is the thing. Now once again, copper is my main problem. Thinking. I'm thinking, chat. Oh wow, now this whole personal logistics thing set up. Where are my red belts? Yeah, I hate my chemistry homework and I resent the partial success of making me into a chemist. I was automating furnaces somewhere too. Automated drills. Constructors. I know I was automating furnaces somewhere. I had to have been. Yes, it was over here. Okay. Where's my car? All right, I'm gonna get weird for a second here. I've had a thought. I've had an epiphany. How long are you taking the Larry Tech issues? Your chance to run Factorio. I needed something to test it. Don't you judge me. Oh, I actually need more iron plates for this. Actually. What is it? Plates, gears, and pipes. Okay. I'm gonna start on something new, chat. I'm going to start a new initiative here. Don't be afraid. Just, I've had a thought. Debbie is trying to damnedest to stay relevant. Yeah, what are they doing now? Existing, apparently. AI, catchy commercials. It'll never catch on. This is the wrong way to do this. Shit. Actually, I really don't think these are so important anymore. What now? Wait, what? What the what? What the whatting what? No! My stuff. They broke my stuff. Where are they coming from? Lord, I don't even... I guess that nest? Huh, okay. Well, if you insist. Alright, whatever. Making AI commercials is reminding people that they're dead. I think we just kind of skip this part, although... if the biters get in this way, I'll fully admit it was my fault. Shit, that doesn't reach. Actually, who cares? I'll just circumvent it is all.
I like it.
So do I. So do I. Okay, everything is now networked. And I'll plug this back into the main network too. There we go. Okay. And then... oh, they didn't actually... didn't connect that. Okay. There we go. Alright, more power. More power. Okay, cool. That will help. Factorio is related to Cheerios or Oreos. Alright, I need my car. I need my car. We're going a bit far afield. Turns your milk a nice oily color. Mmm, delicious. That's what everybody loves to hear. Sorry, what? For Christ's sake. Is it the, what is it? The oil field? No, it's not the oil field. It's this expansion. Coal field. Alright. Who's fucking... They gotta be coming from somewhere off the map here. Yelling, what, like that makes me think someone knocked on your door. That's what it feels like, man. Oh wait, is that? Oh, it's gotta be that one then. No, I missed that. Car's in bad shape. Oh god. Oh god, 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 oh god. Oh, I died. That's really cute. I like that. You died. Bad luck, and then they ate my car too. Crunch. Okay, nothing! Watch someone last ever make Thanksgiving dinner an easy bake up. Hoover up a bunch of stuff. Make some light armor. Make a submachine gun. I have plenty of bullets for it. Car requires steel and engines. Well, unfortunately. An easy bake oven is only an incandescent light bulb one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's all it is. That is absolutely all it ever is. Okay, this is gonna hurt my science output, but I need a car, damn it. Alright, let's go get our stuff. They do get super hot. It is true. Oh. Yeah, I definitely pissed him off. Definitely nonplussed about this whole situation. Oh, my character corpse are... Oh, I pissed these guys off. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll come back to that. Alright. This is not quite what I had in mind. I went sort of the wrong way here. But it's okay. Time when everyone was obsessed with George Foreman's. What's the take all button? I forgot what the take all button is. Is there a take all button? Or unloved shotgun. There we go. Close enough. Stupid trees. Should have been doing this from the start. Okay, it does hurt. I am blowing myself up here. Which should come as a surprise to literally nobody. No. Oh dear. Oh dear. A lot of rocks. Now what? Oh my god, now they're destroying my pipelines. May I recommend not dying? As with everything else, you can recommend whatever you want. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Your suggestions will be taken under consideration. Oh no, oh no, oh rock. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Okay, barely managed to get through that. Yeah, I can't ride the right time when it comes to blunders. Is always the right time. Recommended Bradley fighting machine. You can get a tank in this, as well as some like even more impressive hardware. We're just not there yet. Okay, where is this happening? Oh, okay. They're destroying the oil field. So this one guy, this one fucking guy is destroying the oil field. There we go. Okay. Well, at least they didn't destroy any of the pumps themselves. Okay. Let's see here. So what I was gonna do, chat, my plan was to actually use this iron field and this copper field and my existing coal and this coal down here to kind of start like the beginnings of a new base. But I wanted to run something past you. I actually wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about. When I play games like these, red part showing how much you've ravaged Mother Nature. Yes, yeah, that is a illustration of the hubris of man. Stark and direct. So when I was learning Satisfactory, I ended up starting Satisfactory a bunch of times, and it wasn't until like the fourth or fifth time that I got into it that I really got rolling with it. And I think part of that is my mindset. I have a hard time like breaking apart what I've already done to refactor it. I tend to be more inclined to like, I'll get to this point where I feel like I've tied everything up in knots and I need to start over. And with these automation games, I usually do that with like a new playthrough. So what I'm saying is I feel like I've reached a point with Factorio where I should start over. I think I've learned restartitis is real, yeah. It absolutely is. It really is for me. I used to be really bad about this. It used to like stretch out into all kinds of games, like not just automation, because automation's recent, but like building games and even like hero collectors and RPGs and stuff. Like I want to start fresh with like the knowledge that I have and, you know, start with a better foundation. So I've reached that point with Factorio. Now here's my question for you. Here's what I wanted to pose to you. This is potentially an opportunity to shift gears. Like if y'all have seen enough Factorio for the time being, I could use Sundays as kind of like my personal preference night, my own wild card night, to play things that I've kind of wanted to play regardless of whether or not people want to see it, or, you know, that's basically what I did with Factorio. I got Factorio, I really wanted to play Factorio. Sunday was my Factorio night. Now that I want to start over, we basically have two options here. One, I could start over like from next week, and we could keep doing Factorio but on a new playthrough. Or if y'all could use a break from Factorio, we could just open up Sunday night. You can roll the dice, the gold-plated gamble, and see what I bring to the table next week. And in the meantime, I will play Factorio on my own. I'm not gonna set this aside for streams. I'm going to start a new playthrough on my own. I'm gonna get more experience and then come back. And someday I will stream a full playthrough of this after I have more experience in this game. Follow your heart. Let's do this. I like this. Brain also thinks Stellaris would be cool. It could be. It could be. I tell you what. Let's shift gears. Let's go into some chatting tonight, because I feel like just vibing for a bit, I think. A mechanism exists to determine if chat is ready to move on from it. I know, but not this time. I'm letting so much of this channel be decided by votes and democracy and stuff. Sunday's gonna be mine. Sunday is going to be of my own volition. And I know I'm asking for y'all's opinion, but I'd rather do this in a more informal way. I always prefer seeing something you're into. I mean, I'm super into Factorio. Don't get me wrong. I am really, really enjoying this. It's just I've reached a good point to restart. And I mean, to be completely honest, I've really been wanting to play this on my own. I've really been wanting to play Factorio at my own pace. I haven't not been enjoying streaming it. I've been enjoying streaming it, is what I should say. But this also feels like a good time to maybe shift gears. Time to attend a dinner over this voting malarkey. So let's pop out of this for a second. I'm gonna shift this over. We're gonna change to just chatting. Chad's been interfering with his true vector debauchery. I mean, yeah, kind of. I'm not blaming you, Chad. This is not. We're not playing any blame games here. I'm not pointing any fingers. But you're not wrong. Let's put someone to listen to. Put on some nice relaxing music here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's talk for a minute. Let's discuss. You can enjoy the big old mad cat here while I take a look at my Travel in Industrial Paradise? No, so here's the thing. With automation games, when I'm learning them, in fact, you know what? I'm just gonna... Here, y'all can take a look at this. I'm gonna show you my current favorites on Steam. There's a lot of them, to be fair, but we're gonna talk about this for a bit. My habit with automation games, I have done this with Satisfactory, and I've done this with Dyson Sphere Program. As I'm learning them, I reach a point where I feel like my existing design is just insufficient. And I know the smart play is to use it as a foundation, establish a new base, kind of craft something new out of the bones of the old. But me personally, the way I'm wired, I like to start over. With all of these automation games, I reach a point where I'm like, I'm not happy with what I've laid out, and I want to start over. I want to use what I've learned to establish a more solid foundation, a better start, get back to where I was, and then push further. And like with Satisfactory, I think I did probably 4 or 5 playthroughs, started and then stopped before I got to the one where I actually beat the game. Dyson Sphere Program, I'm still not there. I have 33 hours in this game. I think I've started probably 3 playthroughs in this. And the last time I had a serious playthrough, I got to Dyson Swarms at least. So I'm hoping the next time I play it, I can get to at least the beginnings of an actual Dyson Sphere. But yeah, so I'm seeing this as an opportunity to give y'all a break from Factorio and branch out on Sundays. Turn Sundays into like a proper wild card night where I just kind of play whatever it is I've got on my mind. So I thought we'd sit around and talk about that for a little bit, since the night is still young and I got plenty of energy because I slept real good last night. So good, in fact. So yeah, I thought we'd take a little interactive look through my Steam library. It's starting with what I currently have tagged as favorites. And if you see anything interesting on here, just shout it out and I'll consider it. Good morning, our Dominic. Good to see you. Okay, real quick recap. I just recapped for the second time, but I'll recap for you too. I reached a point in Factorio that I reach with all my automation games where I want to start over. Like I recognize that I've kind of backed myself into a corner with my designs, and I want to take what I've learned and start fresh. And I'm seeing this as an opportunity to maybe give people a break from viewers a break from Factorio, and maybe jump into something else for a while. Do you like Dyson Sphere Program? I love Dyson Sphere Program. Actually, since playing Factorio, I've realized how incredibly similar Dyson Sphere Program is to Factorio. It's just 3D and on a remarkably bigger scale. Like I like Factorio because it is in a way very compact. It's very straightforward. Everything is right there. It's you like running around between different fields and setting up your factories and stuff. And I mean, it gets huge, it gets sprawling, but Dyson Sphere Program, you're jetting around the galaxy. You're jetting around star clusters to get the stuff you need to build an incomparably huge megastructure. First I thought by DSP them in Dark Side Phil. Oh no. Heard described as 3D Factorio, especially now as yes, yeah, especially after they added Dark Fog. Now it's like a direct analog. I like it. I like it. Dyson Sphere Program is a definite possibility. I mean, coming off of Factorio, I think the most obvious options here, I could jump straight into Dyson Sphere Program, which I have a lot more experience with. I could promise you a pretty good run of this, and I've been wanting to revisit it since I'm on an automation kick. The other possibility, of course, is Satisfactory. We could actually play Satisfactory on the experimental branch and mess with the newer stuff in it. So we could play more automation games. I could show you more Star Rupture if you want, because they did just add a whole bunch of content to that. But yeah, I have been... Some of the stuff I haven't played in a while. In fact, let me sort it by last played. Yeah, I was messing around with Grim Dawn a bit today. I've been playing Star Rupture off and on. Timberborn is never far from my heart. I love this game. And yeah, I've been playing Underpar. Oh, I guess, I think this is my daughter was playing What the Golf on here. And then, yeah, I put some extra time into Net Attack Code or Die. I haven't played... I don't think I've played Dice with Death since I streamed it. Satisfactory, I started another playthrough with randomized ore nodes, and I got a fair ways into that. Yeah. Think you'd enjoy a Satisfactory stream? Same. Ooh, we could do Satisfactory. We could do Satisfactory. That would be really fun. Be okay with whatever you go with? Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be whatever I feel like. It's gonna straight up be whatever I feel like. It's just I figure I might as well like open it up to discussion right now in case there was something where people were like, oh my god, that'd be awesome. But yeah, Satisfactory would probably be a good segue from Factorio, in fact. And I have a lot more experience in Satisfactory than any of those other games, because I've actually beaten this one. I've actually completed a full playthrough of it. You saw how I did it. So whatever I come up with this time has to be better looking than that, right? So yeah, okay. Satisfactory is probably going to be our leading contender there then. And yeah, I'm left some other stuff marked from previous streams, but yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, this is probably our moment. Proving nod for Star Providence, yeah. I actually haven't gone back to it since I streamed it, but yeah. Some of this stuff I really need to. Like Titan Quest 2 has been getting a lot of regular updates. Like they're already on like the 3rd episode of this. Satisfactory is where every morning the planet gets heat stripped deluxe. No, that was Star Rupture. Yeah, Star Rupture is the one where the star explodes. Star Rupture is closer probably to Factorio than Satisfactory. Satisfactory is an interesting one because this one's really chill. Like, Satisfactory is extremely low pressure. Like, Factorio, you gotta balance against your pollution. As you expand, your pollution expands. You get the attention of more and nastier biters. So you have to keep up with your military tech to defend your bases. You ain't gotta do shit like that in Satisfactory. You do get weapons in Satisfactory, but they're basically optional. Other than locating specific resource nodes, exploration in general is kind of optional and Satisfactory. So it's good. It's you get some amazing stuff from exploring. Some stuff can only be unlocked by exploring. And it's honestly one of the highlights of the game. What are you shooting in Satisfactory? Wildlife. There is nasty wildlife. The big difference is the wildlife doesn't come to you. And they cannot harm your buildings or anything. They're essentially just gatekeepers of good stuff. Boars, and more boars, yeah. So yeah, of all the automation games I've played, Satisfactory is probably the most chill because there is no time pressure, there's no enemy pressure, there is no pressure of any kind on you. You just build and explore and do at your own pace. It's really nice in that. And as Satellite said, very important, infinite resource nodes. Factorio's limited resource nodes. Dyson Sphere program has limited resource nodes. So you kind of always have to have one eye on expansion in those games, not in Satisfactory. You can stretch a very limited number of resource nodes a long ass way. I thought it was super cool, the little combat. By the time I reached aluminum, I was so fucking done with the enemies. Yeah, some of them are really irritating. The spidery things are super annoying. I have to see one more fucking board. The developers were such dicks with them too, because they kept putting them like near cliffs, on top of mesas, on land bridges and stuff. If you can fly around the galaxy, why are you trying to make a Dyson Sphere? Dyson Sphere program actually has kind of an interesting premise. I forget if the store page actually talks about this. Give me the back. This one's also technically still in early access, though it is a very, very complete game already. That's about the dark fog, about the game. Okay, here we go. In the future, humanity creates a supercomputer known as the Center Brain, with the hope of utilizing its powerful computing capabilities to further expand the application of virtual worlds. You're a space engineer in charge of a project launched by the Space Alliance Cosmo, tasked with a massive undertaking constructing Dyson spheres to produce the energy that the Center Brain needs. Basically, future humanity has launched the secret project, the virtual world, and they need untold amounts of energy to make it work. So you are helping humanity to live their best lives in the Matrix. Did you know that bigger spiders can jump high enough to reach a power tower platform? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Naturally, the future requires data centers, yeah. Dyson Sphere is really cool. Actually, I wonder, real quick, I wonder if I could show you my last playthrough or if it's been deprecated. Give me a second here. I mean, I might also not remember how to play Dyson Sphere program that well. Let me see if I can find it. This is a really neat game. If it loads. I'm sure it's fine. I streamed one night of this a very, very, very long time ago. And then I played it a lot after that. Dyson Sphere is about encasing the sun. What happens to civilizations trapped on the other side? They die. They absolutely fucking die. But don't worry, Center Brain only targets stars that in unoccupied systems. Okay, yeah, I haven't seriously played this game since the end of 2024. Which is pretty wild. See if I can remember what's going on here. I don't remember how to play this game. Oh yeah, and you run around in a mecha, which is pretty cool. It can do all kinds of neat stuff.
Flight mode.
Like flight mode. So let's see, what was all this? Oil refineries. So this was, oh, I think we're right by my original base in this game. I think this was basically where I started. I made a virtual world when I had my mech. Hey, not everybody can work for Cosmo, okay? So conceptually, this is very, very similar. What's the... Shit, I don't even remember the land button. Oh god, I seriously don't remember how to land. Oh, it's alt. It's in the corner. Ha 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 ha. I knew that. Okay, so, and Jetson had a mecha 7 made. So, yeah, you build miners. Miners dig up iron and coal and all that stuff. You run them through smelters, run them through assemblers. Also, like Factorio, you have sorters. Instead of the little arms, you have these like automatic shifty thingies that move stuff into buildings off of conveyor belts. And then you have science labs. They call them matrix labs. And they consume different products that you create to make different matrices. These are the different colored sciences. You feed those into... Let's see, I think I built like a big hub. I think I built a big science hub somewhere. I don't remember where now. Just follow the line of glowing blue stuff. Okay, I have a few science labs here that we're working on something, but I know I had a big one. Like a big planet-wide one. This right here is a logistics station. You can run... Oh, I never finished setting this up. That's crazy. But you can feed stuff into it or get stuff out of it from other places on your planet. These launchers, these EM rail ejectors, are for setting up the Dyson swarm, which you can see in orbit around the star up there. So where are my little logistics guys going? Now I don't remember where my science labs were. Kind of plot to the Steel Rift game that I want to play. Huge array of solar panels in space. It made the system around Earth have infinite power. That's cool. I swear to God, I had a big science set up on this planet, and I don't remember where it was now. Unless it wasn't on this planet. Unless I actually set that up somewhere else. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Let's see here. This Alfecra 4 do. Because I know in my research, yeah, I'm like way along in this. I have structure matrices somewhere. You work on the gas plant? You can, actually.
Cruise mode.
In fact, I should. Somewhere on Elfecra 3 is... I have gas mining set up on this planet somewhere. I just don't remember where. We're running out of energy. Suppose so many sci-fi stories, gas planets are the ones that are truly alien to you. I'm saying this Gandalf phase, I have no knowledge of this place. I'm trying to remember now, like... I'm having trouble remembering where everything was. Maybe I want to rewatch the Gemini Home Entertainment stuff again. No, that's interesting. Like, I actually have... Let's see here. You have to fuel your mecha. That's what this core energy down here is for. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Like, I don't... Like, I remember all of this. I remember setting all of this stuff up and the ejectors. But I don't remember where my science setup was. Hang on a second. Oh, these are out of order, that's why. For some reason, these are out of order. That's so weird. Let's see, 16th. Alright, well, this looks familiar. Okay, the ejectors are working. Okay, I definitely got more logistics going on here. Here we go. Alright, this is the science complex that I built. A very modest one. But yeah, this has 3 different kinds of science going into it. And there's supposed to be a 4th, but I'm out of that. And some just came in from another planet. Yeah, this is what I remember. Yeah. Expanded inventory, running off deuterium. Okay, now this makes more sense. Yeah, I just didn't load my most recent save was the problem. Oh yeah, this is a interstellar logistics station. So this is bringing what? I forget what all these things are. It's bringing titanium, high purity silicon from other star systems, I think. Yeah, that ship's coming from Factorio 1. Forget if... Yeah, so you actually have an entire star cluster to work with in this. And... I don't think I actually reached the point where I could travel to other stars. I think that's what I was working on at the time. Human is just an AI sent by the humans. I think you're a human. You're just a human in a big old mecha suit. Yeah, let me see if I can head to one of the other planets.
Cruise mode.
Where's Factorio 1? There it is. Game may be too big for my brain. It's overwhelming at first, but like any automation game, you just have to break it down to its component parts. You hit one goal at a time, and that's it. And it makes a lot more sense that way.
Cruise ended.
There we go.
Flight mode.
So yeah, this is my logistics hub for this planet. Yeah, this is where I was building. This is where I was making all the titanium, silicon, bunch of advanced components here, and you can see you can make all kinds of exciting spaghetti out of belts since you can do things 3-dimensionally in this. Love this hell world. Oh, it's my favorite hell world. It's a good one. But yeah, you can see I've got ships up here. Oh, you actually get a really good view of the Dyson swarm from here because we're so close to the sun. But yeah, I made that. Here, we actually have an interface. There's an entire interface just for customizing your Dyson sphere. So presently, all of my satellites are in the same orbit, but you can actually set up additional orbits, so you can do like multiple rings here. Of course, I got a peener. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The whole actual construction of the Dyson Swarm / Dyson Sphere is really complicated, and I haven't fully sussed that out. But I love some of the views you get in this game. Like, you can see the satellites being launched from El Factor 4. And you can see where they're landing in the orbit. This is a really neat game. I don't think I got... Yeah, I still haven't gotten to Warp Drive in this one. I think that's where I burned out on this previously. I was working on getting to Warp Drive and never quite made it. Because Warp Drive would allow me to travel to other star systems, which I think, like, the way this game is designed, whatever planet you start on doesn't have all the resources you need. Like, I had to come to this planet specifically to get silicon and maybe titanium. And I think there's other stuff in the universe that you need to go to other systems for. Like, the system that we're in has iron, copper, silicon, titanium, stone, coal, crude oil, water, hydrogen, and deuterium. This next system over, Lambda Tauri, yeah, has fire ice and kimberlite and fractal silicon and organic crystal and grating crystal and stalagmite crystal. I think some of this stuff is for alternate recipes, but I think some of it's also necessary. Humans in the Matrix complain about the space peaners and maybe get out of the Matrix complain. What is fire ice? Trying to remember. Let's see here. Trying to remember what fire ice is used for. I think it's for advanced recipes. Like, for example, crystal silicon. So, like, you get normal silicon, you process it into high purity silicon, and then you process that into crystal silicon. But there's an alternate way to create crystal silicon directly from fractal silicon. So fire ice lets you make something directly, but I don't remember what. It's kimberlite. Oh, graphene. You can make graphene directly from fire ice, which is really nice, because otherwise graphene's kind of a pain in the ass to make. I remember graphene being a really important component. So, yeah. See, I got to the point where I could construct Dyson Sphere components. I just hadn't gotten there yet. But yeah, it's this whole process where you need to build the components and the rockets to carry them. And I forget if there's further logistics to actually assemble the sphere. But yeah. It's cool. It's cool. I wanna do Dyson Sphere program for y'all sometime too. But I think Satisfactory would be a pretty good swerve next. Because it is... Satisfactory would be interesting because we could directly compare and contrast with Factorio. Like, Factorio and Dyson Sphere are pretty close in their nature. It's just Dyson Sphere has some additional complexity. Satisfactory is a fairly different style of constructing and building logistics and stuff. Graphene can be made by sticking graphite from pencil dust in between some scotch tape and peeling. So yeah. Somebody mentioned Stellaris earlier. Stellaris is another thing that I'd really like to jump back to sometime. The thing about Stellaris is like, Stellaris is constantly in motion. They are always updating Stellaris. They're coming up on version 4.4, and they're redoing the situation log now, which is pretty wild. Like, just totally redoing the whole UI for it. Which, I mean, it's not gonna fundamentally change how the game plays, but it also looks like they're adding something new to this, too. So, honestly, like, the next time I go to Factorio, next time I go back to Stellaris, I'm probably not even gonna recognize it. I'm gonna have to relearn how to play this game. Honestly, I may play a bit of Stellaris on my own before launching into another stream of it, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. The other thing that I will probably do the next time I play Stellaris is do the expansion subscription. Because they have really gotten away from me with the expansions. And I do want to play with everything, especially the new Ascension types. Biggest change, the Pops economy production system. Yeah, I gotta relearn all of that. Because I spent the most time in this game with, I think, 3.0. And yeah, 4.0 massively reworked everything. And I think later on in 4.0, they also changed how fleets work. And like, the balance, like, when I was playing, you had massive fleets. Like, you had fleets of like hundreds and hundreds of ships, and I think they refactored all that so that you can do a lot more with a lot less. What in God's name is that tentacle ship? That's the neat part. It's not a ship. It's a giant spaceborne life form. But I think you can, I think in one of the more recent expansions, they added organic ships that your Empire can use. So instead of building ships, you can grow them and train them. Having trouble keeping your current Empire afloat, actually? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to go back to Stellaris sometime. I definitely want to stream it for y'all again, but at this point, I have to relearn it. There's so much new about it. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about these games that I said I would go back to. I haven't forgotten about RimWorld either. We will do RimWorld again someday. It's just I haven't really been in the mood for colony management. I've been in the mood for automation, and I could easily slip back into Empire management, but colony management, not quite. We will though. We will though. Learning to master, what was it? Amazing Cultivation Simulator? Is that what it's called? Yep. Amazing Cultivation Simulator, which is actually on sale right now. This is my end game for Colony Sims, chat. I want to someday master this game on stream, but I am a very, 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 very long way away from that. Keep slashing at stuff, trying to pare down their large calculation problem. I can't say I'm pleased since they're making the experience worse, so I'm tame the slowdown. Yeah. Yeah, I don't envy them. I don't envy the problem they have, because they keep, you know, of course they're going to keep expanding the game and adding more features to it and increasing the complexity, but because it's such a large scale game to begin with, yeah, it just makes it run not so great. And their solution to it is not so great either, because it's to pare down the parts of the game that are, you know, impressive in scope. So we'll see. The next time I play it, the next time we play it, we'll see where they've landed with it. But yeah. But yeah, I've been thinking about this for a bit. Not because I wanted to get away from Factorio, but just I really like the idea of having a night where I could just do anything. A night of absolutely no expectations. I could just play whatever was on my mind. So that affords me quite a bit of freedom to do stuff like Satisfactory and Dice program and Stellaris, even if I'm not planning on fitting it into the main schedule, which I may end up doing as well. You know, if I play something on Sunday and everybody's having a great time with it, and I really want to like take the long haul with it, I'll shift it over. But I do like Chinese alchemy. I'd be happy to explain cultural references. I'll definitely need that years from now when we do come back to this game, because it honestly might help me understand how you even play the goddamn thing. Sometime if you're bored, go on our YouTube and check out the stream I did of Amazing Cultivation Simulator. It was borderline inscrutable to me, and I got like a little functional colony going. But I had like the barest idea how anything worked, and I certainly never got to any of this crazy shit. Sunday Fun Day sounds all right. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. But for the time being, at least, it won't affect the other things that we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and recount the schedule, chat, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night, get some rest, so I can make sure I'm well prepared for a full night of Larry tomorrow night. Enfield exists. I don't know. I might try Enfield at some point. I've never played an Arknights game, but I do love automation, so. So yeah, tomorrow night, back to Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Surely we're approaching the end game in that. So as long as y'all are amenable, we'll get on towards the end of that. And of course, Leisure Suit Larry is our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday game until it isn't anymore. And we'll talk about what comes after that, specifically our May the 4th festivities once we're done with Larry. Power Hours will be back Thursday and Saturday. Friday will almost certainly be Indie Variety Night, because I have an ever-expanding variety of things to do. And yeah, next Sunday, unless I am just taken with a completely different notion, we'll start up Satisfactory, and we'll see what we can do in Satisfactory. Pandas. Looking forward to fun. Me too. I love fun. Big fan of fun. So yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go head off into the evening. Let's see what's up. I see Dama, I see Bassie. I'll send you to Bassie. We don't often get the chance to raid Bassie early, so we can hang out with them while they do some Warframe. Unless they're quitting, which they might be. We'll see. We'll make it work one way or another. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me for Factorio, what is to be the last night of Factorio in the short term, but not the long term. So I think it's for the best. I'm ready to tackle this game on a more personal level, and I'm also ready to share some other games that I deeply, deeply adore with all y'all. So, yeah, Sunday fun days are ahead, chat. Anyway, hopefully I will see you all out tomorrow night for more Leisure Suit Larry, but until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.